Well, it's a wonderful time of the year for outdoor activities, and that certainly parallels what's going on in the month of June. It's Bike Month in Colorado, and that certainly includes the city of Greeley. And joining me to talk about some special events and activities and bicycling opportunities, Sarah Boyd, Parks Planner for the city of Greeley. Sarah, nice to have you with us.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for riding over. Is evidence in the background?
Absolutely. This is my favorite time of year.
Helmet intact.
Absolutely. We want to make sure we're safe.
Okay, well, that certainly says it nicely and accurately. Well, first of all, there are some monthly bike rides for Greeley area residents, and tell us a little bit about those. And I know one of them is this month, and then in the ensuing months, on what, first Tuesdays, I believe?
Yes, the first Tuesday of every month, we leave at 6:30. The next one will be June 14th, leaving from the Funplex. We like to do those throughout the summer, encourage families to come out, take a ride, explore their neighborhoods, and it's just fun to be out with the families.
Time to arrive and to participate is what?
6:30. We try to give a little time for everybody to get there and get all the kids outfitted. We usually give away free bike helmets, so don't let that discourage you if you come along, because we do encourage everybody to wear bike helmets.
And it's one of those extraordinary activities where it's fun for the entire family, regardless of the age, and certainly that's applicable to the adults, with certainly bicycling being a key outdoor venture for all of us, regardless of age, pretty much.
You are right. We've had kids on tricycles, kids in baskets, grandparents, entire families come out to ride with us, and we intentionally keep this a very casual event. We go anywhere from 3 to 4 miles, so you don't have to feel like you're going to be left behind.
Another event of special noteworthiness, of course, is Bike to Work Day, and of course that's an event and activity that's been in place for a number of years. I know the turnout has been extraordinary. I think in the local area, I believe that would be an applicable or an adequate word.
That is true. We get pretty passionate about Bike Day here, June 22nd. A lot of participation in the stations, as well as people coming out to ride. Some people don't want to hit one station. They try to make them all that morning.
Well, I don't know. I have not tried to make them all, but I made a couple or three, and so it's an opportunity to meet your friends or neighbors or your cohorts at work, or maybe an opportunity to meet a stranger and bike to work.
You're absolutely right. Often the stations have free giveaways. You can catch some breakfast. Who knows what you'll find out there on the route. They'll all be mapped and published prior to June 22nd.
And there is a website for people to access. It's bikes.com, I believe, that will give a full review of what opportunities are available for bicyclists.
You're right. GreeleyBikes.com has a full list of events and activities surrounding our bicycle events throughout the city of Greeley. So take a look. It's off on the right-hand side. Rolling events as things are going on every month.
Sarah, one of the things I think people oftentimes overlook is the fact that really bicycling is an opportunity to travel to a lot of events and outdoor activities, even though they're not necessarily designated as a bicycling activity per se.
You're right. We've got a lot of great community events that are opportunities to bicycle in. We've got the farmers market, we've got the arts picnic, movies in the park, things that occur all summer that are great opportunities to come out and ride your bike and bring your family. You don't have to worry about parking. There'll be a spot for you and your bicycle, and you can get right there and have a smile on your face when you arrive.
That says it very nicely. I know you do have some printed materials people can access, and tell us where they can get that.
We do. We have printed the new 2016 bicycle map. You can often find those at the front desk at both of the rec centers, at the Funplex and downtown at the rec center. Those have a lot of the events on the back side, as well as a full map of the bicycle facilities throughout the community.
Now, I do know the city of Greeley has been proactive in putting in place bicycling routes and bicycling lanes and paths over recent years, and that continues to be a priority, I know.
Absolutely. We're happy to be a keeper now of our own green bike lane here in Greeley. That's out on First Avenue on the east side of town, and that's a pretty big deal. Look for more improvements to come this summer.
Okay, any PSs or anything we ought to reemphasize that you can think of?
Get that bicycle out of the garage. I know most everybody has one. It's time to dust it off. Hopefully the weather is stabilized a little bit, and it's time to enjoy the summer fun.
And as mentioned, get out the helmet, safety first, right?
Absolutely.
All right. Sarah Boyd, once again, Parks Planner with the City of Greeley, our very special guest. And again, for additional bicycling information, go to bike.com and get all of the particulars and times and dates and places. That's going to do it for this time around. Sarah Boyd, our guest Parks Planner for the City of Greeley.